loves. So, one of the biggest issues that I see when it comes to women who are single and starting to get serious about trying to find that partner is this obsession over what all men want. So I see so many women come to me and they get discouraged over seeing a post on Facebook or on Instagram where there's a man commenting something along the lines of, the reason why you're single is because of this. Or they've been in a relationship dating someone and the person breaks up with them and they're like, that is why you're still single, because you can't this or you don't do this. And then, some of the women who work with me, they also follow certain male dating coaches on Instagram and Facebook. And a lot of those coaches will focus on, this is what men want. This is what you need to do to be liked by a man. So don't get me wrong. There is something to that. I'm not going to say that it is complete and total crap, but in order to really get the man that you want, I want you to consider, instead of constantly worrying about what a good man wants, you should be more concerned with what your man wants. So here's what I mean by that. Instead of being obsessed with good men like women who do this, think about, who is the right man for you? What would he be like? Giving you an example. So if you say that the perfect man for you is a man who has a great sense of humor, then that's something that you should be focused on. Being funny yourself on social media, cracking jokes yourself when you go on dates, because the right man for you is going to be attracted to some of the same things. So if you want a man who has a great sense of humor, he's going to appreciate that in a partner as well. Sometimes this is used to also even repel someone. So I can give you an example. I am a sports fan, especially a football fan. So back when I was single, one of my criteria was, a man for me is a man who appreciates the fact that I like sports and doesn't try to talk down to me because I'm a girl. So I used to purposefully hang out at places where there were sporting events happening, where, the game would be on TV. And if a man started a conversation with me and he tried to start mansplaining things that I already knew about, then I was like, he may be a good man, but he's not my man. So I'm not going to even give this person the time of day. This is a waste of both of our times, frankly. So if you say that the man for you is a man who appreciates how smart you are, then don't be afraid to show how smart you are. So that means talking about books that you've read, saying, hey, I saw this study and it was talking about this, or I saw this event in the news and this is what I thought about it. Don't be afraid to geek out, because I will hear this sometimes. Oh, well, men don't like a woman who is too smart. Men don't like a woman who is possibly smarter than they are. Men don't want a woman who is nerdy. Well, there are going to be some good men who don't want those things, but your man is going to appreciate it. So this is your chance to filter out time wasters, and this is the time to further attract men who are attracted to a smart girl. Again, using myself as an example, that was one of the things that my husband loved most about me. He constantly tells me all the time, I love the fact that you're so smart. I love the fact that you're brilliant. If you say, my man is the type of man who really appreciates the outdoors, then let me ask you a question. You want a man who appreciates the outdoors. Why would you be trying to meet men in a bar or in a club or at some networking event where it's all inside? This would be your opportunity to join a running club, a hiking club, to volunteer places that are outside. If your man appreciates the outdoors, then you should be getting outdoors to meet your man. There are plenty of good men who absolutely, totally hate the outdoors, those good men are not for you. So again, I really just want to keep this short, give you something to think about. But instead of constantly focusing on what it is that a good man wants in a woman, focus on what your man wants and go out and do and be those things. Talk to you guys later. Love you. Bye.